Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Victoria 2 as Russia. I think I'm gonna try something to get the tank production rolling. And that's simply that I'm gonna disable the automation and set by 100. Just to see if that actually gets them going. Airplanes in high demand, yes, I know. But they don't seem to actually be buying that either. Actually, you seem to be in need of small arms to actually manufacture the aircraft. Really, small arms. But small arms shouldn't be a problem. Certainly not compared to other things. Not in high demand, no. But need 21 for government. Need 0 for producers, right? But not production. So why? I think the trade guide doesn't actually buy enough, so let's automate off. There we go, confirm trade to 100. Okay, now I want to see, back on the military tab, are you actually producing now? No. You're waiting for tanks. You're waiting for small arms. That's what you're telling me. That you need small arms. But right now we have a stockpile, so why aren't you building from that? Or you don't have a stockpile. So now you're trying to buy it, but there just aren't any guns. Of course, I'm happy with that. Buying up stockpile, yes, I know. Oh, yeah, reforms. I mean, I'd love to pass the wrong reform, but at this point I don't think I dare to, so we'll have to go with a minimum wage as acceptable. That'll disband that movement. It will... Oh, it removes all radicalization. It should also immediately cut support for rebels. There we go. Millions abandoning the communist uprising. And all the others, actually. The problem is that we're going to have more trouble passing more reforms. So why aren't we still buying the darn guns? If they're not in high demand, I should not have a problem getting a stockpile. There we go, finally. Does that mean you're actually building the darn aircraft? You are. Thank goodness for that. So let's see. Yeah, there seems to be something wrong there with the stockpile builder. It doesn't want to actually buy sufficient numbers for you to actually build things. That or they just aren't available, I'm not quite sure. At any rate, we now have the sufficient number of small arms. I can click that and get that back to automation. I cannot do the same with guns. Actually, you do have automated, you do have a stockpile, it should be fine. Of course, there's no production of tanks, but our attempt to buy the goods when there is none spikes the price. So hopefully some capitalists will think, hey, this is a good idea to build. Right now, though, they don't. At least not as far as I can see. Building a lot of factories, but not the ones we want. And so many idle workers, and these factories are going out of business, and ugh! Ugh. Bloodbath, that's what it is. Industrial bloodbath. Of course, we're sort of responsible for making that happen right now, because we made the factories pay even more money. That's what we did, so yeah. But overall, we're actually getting more and more industry score here, which is kind of funny. So let's see, rebels, they're pretty much all gone. There are a few Russian communists left. Yeah, it's gonna take a long time for these reforms to build up again. I should have kept going. All the tea in Russia, huh? Do some militancy. It's fine. Did we get our first airplanes? Yes. So at least we have those. Well, that's kind of bad too, because they'll go into the front line, which is not where I want them. So there's that problem. Oh my. Aren't you in strange places? Yeah, you're just much closer to here so I can see you and sort you out. State capitalism, you do not want that, so going cheapest possible option. Let's see, has the price of tanks gone up even more? 105, it is climbing. Not particularly fast, but it is climbing. Hopefully it'll actually be produced at some point. Because I need it now, because unbalanced armies. Oh, you count as a... Why do you count as a cavalry? Because you are not a frontline unit, you're a support unit. Right? Huh. Well, that kind of surprised me, but okay. Probably need more aircraft. But let's finish what we've started first. Martyr. Yeah, there we go. Administrative efficiency goes up. That should change our tax income a little bit. Now let's get all the rest of the tax here. 1916s and all the other stuff are available. Only one more aircraft. Didn't I build a lot more? Thought I did. Maybe I didn't. I guess we're gonna build a few more, so yeah, just build some more Russian airplanes. And not in Asia. Erp. 1, 2, Yeah, 6 more. 8 more, so at least we have enough. We're still waiting for the darn tanks. I don't know if we're ever gonna get them though. We'll see. Under this policy, I want you in favor of pluralism. I'm gonna try to make you vote for the liberals, but I'm very much certain you're gonna vote for the socialists. Which is fine. Which is fine. I'm gonna just quickly build a certain tank factory. Multiple of them, actually. Tariff policies. Yeah, production is at the weak level. It's fine. You're willing to build quite a lot of factories, but not the ones I want you to build. I'm mean, so I'm going to change my tax rates a bit. Maybe not that much, but we're going to give you a tax rate of 42, the middle class 38, and we're going to cut the wealthy tax to 30%. Yeah, we need to balance this, so 40% with you, and the poor can stay poor. There we go. Yeah, an uneven tax. I know, but I want to see if I can get more capitalists. Just naturally. They're going to be wealthier. People are going to want to promote higher. Because of the tax brackets, I think. So, I think that's going to be fine. You want to be pluralists. And we have an international crisis. Between... Wait. Between who? Occupied by... Wait, Hejaz? That's a claim here? You said Basra, right? Basra. Cries of the liberation of Iraq. Okay, so that's basically to free Iraq. That's not something I'm really interested in. No, I'm not gonna back you for that. Germany decided to back Iraq. That, on the other hand, makes us interested. Come to think of it, all these airplanes building. None of the tanks are. Yeah, they're actually building. Good. And I also wanted to switch the military. Not trade, there we go. Before I forget. Oh, I did automate it. Oh, never mind then. There is a tank factory. We have a tank factory. We have a tank factory. Really? Semerici. Deselect all. I just want to see the tank factories. Where are you? Symbol for tank. Symbol for tank. Where are you? Ah, oh, my blind eyes. That's the automobile. Where is it? Artillery, small arms. There it is. Tanks. Oh, it's just under construction. But at least it's being built. We're getting one. In Semerici. Okay, select all. Get more cores. Full citizenship. Why hasn't this happened? So there we go. Japan. Much more in favor of the UK. And there goes hyperinflation. That's gonna be painful. 10% factory cost. I expect to see a lot of factory closures after this. Undecisive, that seems fine with me. So I'm gonna adjust the budget even more. The poor are really gonna be taxed. Middle class, not so much. The wealthy are gonna get off very cheap. There we go. That should have a significant impact on how wealth is distributed, and it should also have impact on quite a few other things. We'll see. That one got the throughput tech. Let's keep going there, because there were so many small little increases in prestige there. We'll want those. And yeah, we did have the whole fortification project, but I'm, yeah, disinclined now. But yeah, this increased the factory cost, so I suspect a number of factories are gonna have fiscal issues at this point. Oh yeah. So far not so many that have closed down though. There we go. Crisis 2023. Japan has still not made up their mind. And the aircraft are still being built. Come on. It's going to be interesting to see how that one pans out. And we are very low on infamy, so we really want stuffs. We really do want stuffs. Yeah, they're very much inclined to support Britain. We'll just have to keep an eye out of this. The election is done. See, radicalists, socialist, revolutionary, Bolsheviks, Mensheviks. Yeah. The socialist revolutionary, which is actually not the radicalized one. Well, that strikes me as a bit funny. And they are good, I can't deny that, but they aren't what we want. And right, before I do anything, factories, let's see, where do we have tons of workers? So let's just smash down a tank factory there because they've had tons of free labor. Let's see, you need electric gear, machine. What did you actually need? Let's see, electric gear, machine parts. Definitely electric gear. What's the symbol? Ah, can't see, and the tooltip won't tell me. This is for construction. You don't need cement and steel for producing tanks, do you? No, that's automobiles. Generate electric gear factories. Let's start with that. So deselect all. Electric gear, where are you? The light bulb thing. Okay, they needed rubber. That's one of the things they needed. And they need electric gear. And they needed cars. And they need one more thing, but which I already forgot. Why do I have aircraft showing? That relies on ore produce. Okay, so that's why. There aren't that many areas where they have electrical factories that are making a profit. They do have it here, so... In Perm, you have a tank factory. Ingray already has all the factories that he can build. Let's build one here as well. It'll cost us a bit of investment. But hopefully one or two of them will actually survive. That's kind of why I'm doing this, in the vague hope that some of them will remain profitable enough to stay open. Okay, and now select all. Time will tell. And now we have a new government in form. That's not the one we want, so we're immediately gonna kick him out in favor of the cadets. And immediately switch around the budget. Because that got upended. So, wait for it, there we go. Maximum spending there, 50, 47, 25, it's what I wanted. Now wait for the darn thing to normalize. And that should make the Pops unhappy enough to start pushing for a vote, which is kind of what I'm trying to do here. The Mensheviks, so, as you can see, very much in favor of the socialists, which is fine. I honestly don't mind that, but it's kind of difficult for me to pass reforms. But when I change the government, do I get the Opera House sorted out? No, I don't. That's right. There's a different matter there. Different numbers involved between the popular vote and the Opera House, I think. I'll be honest, I have no idea how the system actually works because I never quite understood it. I'm just trying to make ends meet here. Increase opinion of us in Poland. Come on, Japan, pick a side. And why hasn't France chosen a side in this? And Persia ate all Hejaz. Really? Oh my. Aren't you aggressive, Persia? Okay, there goes the upper house rearranging. Way more in favor of reforms, I hope. You are at 37. Now you are at 41. Well, not way more, but certainly getting there. Yeah, the Conservatives aren't really scared enough yet. They will be. Militancy is gonna rise. We can actually build more ships, I think. Well, we have more under construction. Dreadnoughts. And they are mighty ships. They cost a weight of 60. We have 228. Can afford a few of them. At 600 if I buy all of them. Yeah. There we go. 10 dreadnoughts. Oh yeah, and airplanes are finished, so let's start splitting them up. Especially since we seem to be going straight for towards the crises. So, I need you here. And you can go to this army. Perfect. It's gonna be troublesome. Oh, there we go. Damn it, did I lose prestige for that? Because I didn't take sides? I don't think I did. I think we were at 1500 before. We didn't lose 300 and something. At the very least, which is what the numbers suggested earlier. Yeah, I think we're okay. Well, these are all sorted out. Air superiority, yeah, that's gonna be good. Da-da-da. Offensive attitudes. Let's see, how many more aircraft am I building? Still quite a few more, actually. Fine, you just finished construction. We'll sort you out later. More cores, excellent. Come on, build my tank factories. I want my tanks. Tanks so I can roll over the enemy. The number of clerks is going up. And the poor are becoming poorer. Ambassador insulted. Don't want to see beyond Japan. Japan is not really my target. I'm not really getting luxuries for my capitalists here, so... we're going to lessen taxes for them again. And we're going to increase taxes on the middle class. Let's see how that pans out. I mean, the number down here is pretty insane. I could increase tariffs and see how that impacts things, but I think that would be rather bad. No, we can't really have them this cheap. Back up to 25. Something's going on here. I mean, they're still in a much cheaper tax bracket. They should be happy. The fact that this number and this one down there are so out of whack is kind of odd to me, but oh well, it's what it is. Let's do that one to get factory costs down just slightly. Go, now all the prestige events are gonna fire. Lovely. And Greece. So it looks like Britain finally gave them up. Now in our sphere. Mine. And boost relations with our nearby nations, that's fine. And our infamy is very low now. we might have to do some warmongering. The question is where we're gonna strike. I'm gonna have to think about this, but I'm very inclined to just remove Sokoto. And just clean up that border. Yeah, you know, we're gonna do that. We're gonna clean out Sokoto and just fix the border there. But that'll be another time. Now it's time for a short break. Thank you for watching.